Oh yes guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing good. You know, when two black people pass each other on the street, there is often a silent connection, an unspoken bond that is deeply rooted in shared history and experience. But what happens when that person is from across the ocean? Can black Americans really tell the difference between fellow African Americans and Africans just by looking, listening, or observing? So guys, let's get into these clips. I'll be coming back with more commentaries. Kindly feel free to let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Stay tuned.
Okay, real quick. After a while, in the United States, I've been able to know the difference between African men and American men. You see, African men, there are things we don't do out of pride and culture. American men do these things because they don't give a fuck. And that's what they know. And that's how they were raised. I've spoken to a lot of American guys, homeboys, friends, and they've told me what they would do. And me being an African, I already know for sure. We have cultural values and we have pride issues as men. So now, African men don't live with women. That I know. I can speak for every African. I don't care if you're Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Uganda, Ethiopia. I don't care where you come from. Men don't live with women. We don't move in with women. American men don't give a fuck. They move in with women. The difference is this. As an African man, if I'm in 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment and I meet a girl or I meet a lady who has a mansion, who has a house, townhouse or single family house, I don't care. If me and this girl start dating and we want to start living together, I'm not going to move in with her, even though I live in an apartment and she has a mansion. It's either she come move in in my house, in my apartment, that is 2 rooms, or 1 room, I don't care. Because she has to be the one to move in with me. I'm not moving in with her because she has what? A mansion. I'm not. That's what most African men would do. We don't move in with women. But American men, the ones I spoke to, and what I've seen, most American men will move in with women. They don't care. I've seen it before. They have 1 room or 2 rooms. Their girlfriend has a house. Their girlfriends will say, why not move in with me so we can just live together? They will move in. African men will not do that because of pride and cultural values that we have. And that is why you see most times American women will kick their boyfriends out. Easy. Because you move into a house that she already had existing before you came in. We don't do that, Africans. And this American guy that I spoke to said, one of the reasons why they're moving with women is because if she kicks them out, they're moving with another woman. They don't give a fuck. On some real shit. And that's why we Africans, the men, we don't move in with women. Because you gonna kick me out. Where would I go? No, I want my own shit. 1 room, 2 rooms, I don't give a fuck if you have a mansion. So you a lady right there, an American, you have a mansion, and I live in 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment. I'm not moving in with you. I don't want your mansion. I want my own crib. I want my own apartment. If you want to fuck with me for real, move in with me. Or sell your house, we go buy a house together. We go start together. But we're not moving in with you. Especially me. I'm not moving in with you. You got to move in with me as an African man. But American men don't care. You see them drag their bags, go to their girlfriend's house. The next day the girl say, man, get the fuck out of my house. They drag the same bag and go to another girl's house. Stuff like that. They're used to it. It's more like a culture for them. But for us Africans, we don't fuck with that. You gigging. Fuck is wrong with you? We're not moving in with you. Even if you have a mansion, we go be in our own 1-room apartment and be Gucci.
Stop trying to Africanize my people. Stop trying to Africanize my people. We are not African. We are not descendants of African.
Are those dreadlocks? Are you saying this with dreadlocks? Bombo clap. Bomboclat.
We are not African. We are not descendants of African.
Prove it. Prove it. Take a test. Show us how un-African, how not African, how in-African you are. Prove it.
I don't care about your DNA test. That don't mean shit to me. We is not African over here.
We are African, and we happen to be in America. We're not American. We are people who formerly were Africans who were kidnapped and brought to America.
I thought you guys were only scared of IQ tests. I thought y'all were only scared of IQ tests. Scared of DNA tests too?
The problem with you guys is there's those of us who have traced our genealogy. We are from North America through and through.
The problem with you guys is, for some reason, you think the cops give a fuck. ICE don't care. Why didn't you tell ICE you're not African? Because all they see when they look at you and I, another Negro. I see what they are doing to you in Chicago right now. ICE officers dragging you up and down. Go tell them you are foundational Black American. See if they give a fuck. Where are they even gonna send you guys? The ones ICE is capturing. Where do you think they will send you? China? Where do you think they will send you? Back home. Congo the Bongo.
African people do the same thing too. We are also able to tell if someone is African or not. I just don't understand why somebody would tell an African that they look African. If somebody is African, of course they look African, so what are you even trying to say?
You can't tell the difference between an African and an African American. That's what people are saying. But listen, I'm African American and people mistake me for African on like a weekly basis. Damn near everybody just thinks I'm African. So you can't always tell who's African and who's not African. You just never know because I'm African American. You feel me? But people think I'm Somali. People think I'm East African all the time, bro. Like on a weekly basis. You could not listen. People will immediately speak Somali to me, bro. Like they do not hesitate to speak Somali to me. So you can't always tell if someone's Black American or if they're African. So we could just put that to rest. I've been fooled multiple times. I thought people were Black American the whole time they were African or Panamanian or some shit. You just never know. Real shit. You never know.
As you continue watching, guys, can you tell the difference between Africans and fellow Black Americans? Like me, yes, I'm an African and I cannot state that because even my accent can tell it, and even my looks, I can also tell between a Black American and an African American just by looks anyway. So we are getting it all from accents and fashion to cultural cues and even the body language. We explore the subtle and not so subtle differences that stand out within the African diaspora. Is it the way someone walks, how someone talks, or how someone dresses? You might be surprised by how much people pick up on even without a single word being spoken. Whether you are African, African American, Caribbean, or just curious, this conversation opens up a window into identity perception and the diversity of Black experience. So let's watch these remaining clips. I'll be coming back with more commentaries. Kindly drop your thoughts in the comments, and can you tell the difference? What signs do you notice?
Okay, so one thing that I don't like about people that don't look like me is stop thinking that just because I'm Black that I'm African. Like, there is a difference between Africans, Caribbeans, and African Americans. We all have a completely different culture. Like, I don't know anything about Africa. I was born in America. I've never been to Africa. I seen this lady say, yeah, because even Africans don't claim y'all. And it's like, why would they claim us when we've never been there? Like, why would they claim us? You know what I'm saying? And not all African Americans are the same. Like, yeah, you do got the ones that's in the hood and in the slums, but you got some African Americans that done grew up in the suburbs their whole life. They don't know nothing about being in the hood and not eating every day. They ain't never lived there. Like, we not all the
I'm not gonna lie, so many of y'all be bullshitting when y'all say, oh, we can easily tell the difference between a black American and African, because no, you can't. Y'all keep calling me black American, even though I keep telling y'all I'm Sierra Leonean. I'm Sierra Leonean American. Do I gotta be like, cool shit, anybody, the body go, And now some of y'all about to go out your way to be like, nah, I could tell you're African. Yeah, I know. And Creole tribe, look, we were slaves that were in America that got sent to West Africa. And honestly, that shit is also starting to get rooted in white supremacy, bro. Because y'all will literally, like, start worshiping lighter skin when y'all say shit like this. And for the fellow dark-skinned brothers, bro, listen, some of y'all could keep lying to yourselves, but listen, we grew up, went to school and shit. A lot of y'all was getting called African and Haitian as, like, an insult and shit like that. I know you're gonna try to act like it didn't happen.
And there's some, like, for example, Raven Simone, who said, I'm not African American, I'm Black American. Like, we've had way too many generations of my family in this country, and the only culture I know is Black culture. I don't know anything about African culture, so I'm gonna claim like to be. And
so then they need to add that to the list.
I feel like they really, and not really as like a, like, not really. I feel like, you know how, like, when it's like they'll put like the Hispanic Latino, like, and it's like its own separate category because it's not technically like a race. I feel like they need to do something like that to like branch it, like branch it or whatever. But like I feel like it's time,
like, have like Africans and then have / Black Americans.
Or like something like, and I'm not saying that like, and I don't feel like it should cause any type of like division or whatever. I feel like this is more of a matter of ethnicity rather than like race. Does that make sense?
So guys, thank you for being with me throughout the video. So for many Black Americans, it's more than just skin tone. It's about cultural markers, clothing choices, hairstyle, the posture, even the kind of shoes someone wears can be a giveaway. And I can relate in the first speaker. This first speaker spoke about the men, even how they love, how they can move into a lady's house, something like that. And yeah, so some say that the way someone carries themselves, how they walk, how they smile, or even how they nod is distinctly different. While not universal, these cues can speak volumes. And then there is the accent, one of the most important and obvious identifiers. So that one, I can also say that even the accent, my accent, you can identify me as an African. Anyway, those are just some of the facts. So the accent is one of the most immediate and obvious identifiers. What if I don't talk? What if I don't talk? Even from the physical anyway, so from Nigerian to Ghanaian to Ethiopian, African accents vary widely, and to many African Americans they stand out right away. But even without speech, others say they just know, a kind of sixth sense. So is this instinct, cultural awareness, or just perception? Some people mention a difference in energy. Africans might be seen as more direct or proud of their roots, while African Americans often move with a different cultural rhythm shaped by generations of life in the United States. And these behavioral cues, the often subtle, create a kind of cultural fingerprint, something only someone within the community might really notice. But let's be real, we have misconceptions and unity. Let's be real, not every assumption is accurate. Some African Americans might dress Afrocentric. Some Africans may have lived in the States their whole lives, and in an increasingly global world, lines are blurring. At the end of the day, while we may notice differences, there is still more that connects us than separates us. Whether you are an African or African American, there is no denying the power and beauty of our diversity, but it's also a reminder that culture is not always visible and it certainly can't be judged at a glance. So guys, can you tell the difference? And if so, what gave it away? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real talk. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of the video. This video is meant for educational purposes, commentary purposes as well, informative purposes, and even entertainment purposes. I know many people are also entertained. Thank you. Peace be with you. Until next time.